Hello everyone, I'm Movie Master 222 and I'm here to review Ghost in the Shell. Based on the popular 1989 manga that has since permeated every form of medium possible, Ghost in the Shell takes place in the far future, where humanity's love of technology has since permeated into advanced cybernetics that have now become commonplace amongst the populace. However, this new technological innovation has also led to a rise of new criminal threats in the form of advanced cyber terrorists exploiting the technology literally built inside of humanity. Taking place in the not-so-distant future anymore, the franchise focuses on the exploits of the character known as the Major, the field commander of Section 9, a cyber terrorist task force. The Major, alongside Section 9, combats the new generation of cyber terrorists whose crimes can be as insignificant as just simply stealing data like hackers do nowadays, or as advanced as hackers hacking into a person's very mind, deleting their memories and creating new ones, thereby erasing who they used to be. For the most part, this basic format is maintained in the movie. Throw in a bit of cliche Hollywood storytelling and some stunning visuals, and that's pretty much what the new Ghost in the Shell movie ends up being. I have to say that I've been a very big fan of the franchise for over a decade now, and as I followed the production of this movie, I became a little bit disheartened as each new bit of information came about. But despite my fears and even my intention to hate this movie, I have to admit after watching it that overall the movie was very good. As mentioned earlier, the visuals are absolutely breathtaking, the production designs are fantastic. This is without a doubt the world that Ghost in the Shell was meant to take place in. The supporting cast, for the limited time they're actually given, is very serviceable and even great at times. The actor who plays Bato in particular stood out as the surprise hit of the movie. In fact, as far as acting goes, the weakest part of the movie is probably Scarlett Johansson herself. Her acting filmography is basically full of hits or misses. When she hits, she's a fantastic actress to watch. But when she misses hard. And unfortunately, this is a miss for her. She acts very wooden, very unemotional, very robotic, which given the character she's playing would actually seem like a benefit. In point of fact, however, it comes off very cold and very unsettling, very not the Major. The Major has a robotic body, but there's never any question that she's full of life, full of humor, full of passion. All of that is missing in Scarlett Johansson's performance. There are a few moments here or there where she gets to exhibit some of her trademark humor, but those are far and few between. Still, despite the woody and blocky acting, overall she's serviceable in the role as Major Motoko Kusanagi, who in this movie, in addition to other casting choices, is made Caucasian in order to give the film a broader appeal. But more than likely it was made so as to give the franchise live-action treatment the star power it needs to survive in the modern film age. Story, however, as mentioned a bit earlier, is rather lacking, mostly because they decided to give it the good old Hollywood treatment. The movie decides to go the story-wise path of the strong alpha female type warrior who learns that the people she put her trust and faith in have horribly betrayed her since the moment she met them. Such a basic story plot seems to be the go-to preference for Hollywood, as I can recall such plots being used for Underworld, Aeon Flux, Jason Bourne, the list goes on. It's pretty much the go-to Hollywood thinking strategy when they want to come up with something they think is fresh, but they don't trust the writers to actually do something fresh. It isn't the deep philosophical introspection of humanity film that Ghost in the Shell fans wanted, but overall, despite this, it is a pretty decent action flick. More importantly, though, and to the film's benefit, it is a quite amazing cyberpunk story, and with the new Blade Runner sequel coming out later in the year, I hope this movie does well enough to give Hollywood the go-ahead to make more cyberpunk movies, as they are always a treat in my opinion. The music is also fantastic. The soundtrack is just breathtaking. It's got that deep, emotional feel and cyberpunk feel that a Ghost in the Shell should have. Fans of the franchise are going to be disappointed at the butchering of the overall lore and mythology, but despite the butchering of the source material, the movie itself on its own merits is, as I mentioned earlier, pretty good. It's not the masterpiece it could have been, but it's far better than any of us doubters ever expected it to be. I didn't want to give the movie the satisfaction of seeing it in 3D, but having actually seen it, I believe it would actually be well worth it to see it in 3D. So if you want to go see this, spend the extra money, go see it in 3D, and have a visual feast for the eyes. And even in general, even if you just don't want to spend the extra money, still go out and take your time to see this movie. It is one of the better movies that has been put out recently, and we need to support these kind of movies whenever they appear. That's all for now. I'm Movie Master 222, and I'll see you all next time.